Welcome to another episode of Nimsoli Explains with me, your host, Nimsoli. I recently ran across a trick for Roll20 that I can't wait to share with you: invisible tokens. But before we get started, I want to ask you to please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell so that you can know when the next episode will be released. Any engagement by you really helps grow the channel, and I want to show as many people as I can the joys of playing online with their friends. Your actions help make that possible. Sharing with a friend who could use the help with their game would be helpful. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So the other day, I was looking at the Roll20 wiki for ideas for my show. I find it a great resource for getting ideas on how to use Roll20 in my game. And it gives me some pointers on how to use it for this show. Now, I ran across this invisible token idea, and this allows you to use a transparent PNG, which they give you a sample for on here, and use it in Roll20. Where you would use this, we had this actually come up the other day in one of the games I was playing in. I was a guest player playing the opposition for a GM I'm friends with, and he had a party of individuals that were facing off against his main party, and me and four or five other people were playing those PCs and providing, real challenge for the other players. But one of the problems was a couple of players started off hidden. Now, if we had known about this trick and technique, then it would have come in a lot more handy. So let me show you how to use this. Now, I've got a player account over here logged in as Nimsoli Explains, and it's just a player in my game. And then I've got Nimsoli over here. So right now, Runa is assigned to Nimsoli as a character. I'm going to first switch over here, and uh, you can see here, Runa, I've got it set to where players can't see the name or the health bar, and that'll come in later. The other thing is I have an aura around the icon that's set to a circle, and it's purple and 0 radius. And you'll see why in a second. Now I'm going to right click on this, and you'll see that's multi-sided. I'm going to choose the side, and I'm going to go over here, and you'll see it's blank. That's because I've got a transparent token here so that you can't see it. And you can see here on Nimsoli Explains, it's disappeared. Now, to prove how useful this would be for a player, I'm going to get rid of Nimsoli, and I'm going to change ownership over to Nimsoli Explains and show you that it will appear here in a minute. It sometimes takes Roll20 a few seconds to figure out what it's doing. May have to refresh. But you can see here, now I have the icon, I can control it, I can move it about, that kind of stuff. Now, if I go back over here and I edit the character sheet and change it back over to Nimsoli Explain, I'm going to show you why we were careful not to show those other things. Now, normally I'd want to show them so that it gives the players a sense of how the other characters are doing in battle, how much damage they've taken. If you're looking around on a field of battle, you'll see how the other players are doing. When you're online, you don't have those visual things, or in person. You have to ask. To me, that takes away from the game just a little bit. But if we go here under the icon and then we show the name and we show the player permissions to show the HP, you'll see that Runa now is a blank thing with a green bar over her. Can't see the purple dot anymore. So it'll give away some of the position. And as you move it, it will move. But it's a very interesting thing. I think it'll be something I use in games going forward, and I hope it's something you can use in your games going forward. Well, there you go. Now you know how to add invisible tokens to your next game. Do you have a tip or trick that you can share? Uh, I'd love to hear about it. Something that others don't know, I want to tell them. So please leave me a comment down below. Thanks and see you next week.